All right, so we're going to do now, I think this is 37 already of the 105s. We're still dealing with polynomials. It's not going away so far so easily. Polynomials, we also have to deal with the zeros of polynomials still. So there we go. But what we're going to start off with, what we need to learn about now is division of polynomials. It has to do with zeros, but we're talking, or our topic right now is dividing polynomials. Dividing polynomials. And there's going to be two types of division. There's long division, which we're going to spend a little bit of time on. And then, even more important, something called synthetic division, which we'll get to hopefully later. So we're going to put that in parentheses because right now we're dealing with long division. Okay, so now let me remind you how to, if we're going to talk about 58, right? This is just an intro. 58 divided by, let's say, 7. So what would you do? 7 doesn't go into 5, goes into 58. How many times does it go into 58? It goes in 8 times. 8 times 7 is 56. You subtract, and you get 2 is your remainder, right? After subtracting. All right, so there's going to be a little bit of an analogy to us with that. So as follows. What if you have a situation that looks like this? 6x cubed, let me get this straight. I want to make sure I get this straight. 6x cubed minus 5x squared minus 5x squared, next, minus 3 divided by 3x plus 2. Okay, so here's how synthetic division you set up. You set it up pretty much looking like 58 divided by 7. 6x cubed minus 5x squared. Let me put a little line over here so we don't get mixed up. Minus 5x squared. Now, notice there's no x here, so you have to fill it in. You can't mix out any x's. You've got 3 to 2, 1 has to be represented. 0, x to the 1. Okay, we're out of x's, and now we can go to minus 3, right? I don't need that little 1. As a matter of fact, it is important that I go get the eraser. I don't want to do that, but sometimes I have to go get the eraser. Okay, 1 second. Let's get the eraser. Sorry about that. Right here. The eraser, what do I need? I need the hard eraser right here. And I'm going to wash this away. Then I'm going to go back and get my pencil. Very simple. I need my pencil back. Okay. Sorry about that. All right, so we've got our 6x cubed minus 5x squared. You got to represent the 0x. So if there was a 6x5 and there was a 5x3, you would have to put 0x4 in between. They all have to be there. All right, now what are we dividing by? We're dividing by 3x. We're dividing by 3x plus 2. 3x plus 2, right over here. Belongs right over here, just like 58 divided by 7. Then this long polynomial divided by 3x plus 2. Now, some scrap paper. The first thing you do is take 6x cubed and divide it by the bigger number over here, the x1 on the left-hand side, divided by 3x. And what do you get? you get equals 2. 6 over 3 is 2, and x cubed over x is x squared. That's what you get. Where do you put that? You put it right above the x squared part. Put it right here. Now what do? You take 2x squared, multiply it times 3x, you get 6x x cubed, and you can see why we want that. We want them to erase. We want it to go. 2x squared times 2 is going to be 4x squared. And now, after multiplying the 2x squared, you put a line here and subtract. What happens to these two? Gone. What happens to minus 5x squared and minus 4x squared? Minus 9x squared. And then you bring down the 0 plus 0x. You bring it down. Okay, that was phase 1. Phase 1. Phase 2. Phase 2. That was phase 1. What's phase 2? Phase 2 is take minus 9x squared, and divide it by 3x again. Minus 9x squared divided by 3x. We start over again. The next iteration. What do we get? Minus 9 divided by 3 is negative 3. Minus divided by positive is negative. X squared divided by x is x. So we get minus 3x. Where do I put it? Right above the x. Minus 3x. Take the minus 3x, multiply times the 3x over here, and we get minus 9x squared. You can see where this is going. They're gonna cancel each other out. And the minus 3x times the 2 is going to be minus 6x. And now subtract, just like we subtracted here. We have to subtract over here. What's the minus? Minus turns into a plus. Minus 9x squared plus 9x squared, gone. Minus turns this into a plus. 0, 6x, minus minus, which is a plus 6x, we get a 6x. Okay, and now bring down the negative 3, and let's go again. Go over to scrap paper, phase 3 in the scrap paper. Take the 6x and divide it by what? Guess what? The 3x again. Divided by 3x again. These two cancel. 6 divided by 3 is equal to 2, and there I have it, plus 2. Where do I put it? Right above the regular number, plus 2. 2 times 3x is 6x. 2 times 2 is positive 4. Subtract, and these are gone. 6x and minus 6x. The minus turns this into a minus 4. What do I get? A negative 7. There's nothing else to bring down. So here's the answer. The answer to this division is right over here. 2x squared minus 3x plus 2, but that's not it. There's still more, plus a remainder of negative 7. That is the full answer to this long division. Okay, now let's move this paper. Take this question and you try at home, watching this video, you try the following. Minus 5. Wait. You try at home as follows. 3x4 plus 2x cubed plus 2x cubed plus 4x squared plus x minus 5 divided by x squared plus 2. Now, this goes from 4 to 3 to 2 to x to the 1. There's no gaps. You don't have to worry about filling any gaps. So that's no problem. Now, what if they gave it to you, they tried to play a trick on you, and they put the 2x squared, they put the 2x cubed first, and then the 2x cubed, and then the 3x to the 4 second. You must rearrange it. Don't forget, the 4 has to go in front of this has to go in front of the x cubed, right? So if they played a trick. Anyway, here it is, no tricks, divided by x squared plus 2. You try that at home. Okay, so we'll stop this video. We're going to have to learn synthetic division pretty soon.